And every day we're going to be here. We FOIA requested the videos. The jail department sent us a letter. They said we have the videos. We acknowledge the incident, but we're not giving you the videos. I served 2 years in Iraq. But not to come back to a country that a police officer is above the law. A jail department that abuses people inside that jail facility. They call the Red Team. They have a gang. They operate as a gang unit. They have a nickname for themselves. They beat people up so bad that they can't walk. Every day I'm going to be naming names. Walensky, Tipton, Suda, Sergeant Daniels. You have badges and uniforms, and you think you're above the law. You go in, you call yourself the Red Team. When you beat someone up, they're not going to walk again. That's the reputation you have inside that jail facility. You're putting a lot of people in wheelchairs, and that's what you did to my brother. You handcuffed him behind his back, stripped him naked, and then you beat him up so bad he couldn't walk. And then you refused to give him medical. Every day, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be talking about it. Every single day from 8 o'clock until 12, I'm protesting police brutality, excessive force. I served 2 years in Iraq, but I didn't choose to come back to a country that have police officers above the law. There's a lot of police officers that do serve and protect. That's one of the oaths to serve and protect. I'm here to tell them that you have other police officers that are above the law. They use that badge, they use that uniform to bother people, to step on people, to abuse people. Every day I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be voicing my brother's voice. And I'm here not just for my brother. I'm here for every person that's getting beaten up in that jail by that Red Team, and they're putting them in wheelchairs. Walensky, Tipton, Suda, Sergeant Daniels. I'm going to be here. The FBI went in. We contacted the FBI. They went in. They sat down with my brother. They're holding an investigation. It's only a matter of time before those criminals are held accountable for their crimes. It's only a matter of time. Internal Affairs is looking into Investigator Drumm Falsified police report. It's only a matter of time before Investigator Drumm is held accountable. He's done it so many times that he got away with it, that he thinks he's above the law. I'm just asking questions. He's been there for 20 years. How many times did he talk to someone and they didn't record him? And they're sitting in jail. We happen to record that conversation. Because everybody that talked to Investigator Drumm record the conversation, and how many police reports that he falsified. Because an investigator doesn't just wake up one day and falsify a police report. This is systematic corruption. Casey Stevens, I retained a lawyer. If you're in Prince William County, be careful not to hire Casey Stevens. I paid him $47,000 only to have this lawyer protect the investigator that falsified the police report. I've got him on video. You can go to TikTok, I've got Free Moses, and see the video and what he says. He tells me when I tell him that we take the audio, we take the police report. So this lawyer, I paid him $45,000. You listen to the audio, read the police report, he's like, yep, that police report is falsified. But I don't recommend that we file a police complaint because it's going to embolden the prosecutor, SAMI, to protect this police officer. He's telling us that SAMI is going to protect Investigator Drumm if we make a formal complaint. So what he tells us, we're not going to file a formal complaint because I'm going to withdraw from the case. Instead, I'm going to play the audio in court. Come court day, he doesn't play the audio. Then when we asked him afterwards, he said, I forgot. You didn't forget, sir. You didn't forget. You're protecting this investigator. You're part of this corrupt system. You act like a defense attorney, but you're a prosecutor in a defense attorney clothing. The department has people on the outside that pretend they're defense attorneys, but they're working with these corrupt police officers. They're working with these corrupt prosecutors. Prosecutor Sarah Sammy, she's a corrupt prosecutor. She's defending an investigator. In court, she says she knows about the audio of the falsified police report. Then why are you defending a corrupt police officer? I've got an audio of the conversation. I'll read something about it. The conversation when Investigator Drumm talked to my brother. I have the audio and I put it on YouTube under Free MUSTAFA ALJAZAIRI. TikTok under Free Moses. There's a lot of good police officers that swore an oath to serve and protect. And I'm going to be here every day telling them that Investigator Drumm falsified the police report. I have the audio of the conversation. That correctional officer inside this facility, inside the jail facility, they're abusing people and they're putting them in wheelchair and they call themselves the Red Team.
The lawyer said there's no presumption of innocence.
And the lawyer that I hired for my brother, I've got an audio conversation, I've got an audio recording. I put it on TikTok. Free Moses. Okay, he said there is no presumption of innocence.
Your
He's
brother is
talking about
guilty.
my brother.
Your brother's guilty before going to court.
He said he's guilty, and there is no presumption of innocence in this country. I have the audio recording of the lawyer telling my family. Okay, so it's only a matter of time before justice is served. Internal Affairs is looking into this investigator. The FBI is looking into these correctional officers. They call themselves the Red Team. They operate as a gang unit. They beat people up where they can't walk. A witness came forward.
Repeat it. Casey Stevens
says
there's no
presumption of innocence. Says his client is guilty. There is no presumption of innocence in this
and he
country.
hasn't even gone to court.
Okay, and I have the audio. I put it on TikTok under Free Moses. Okay, Casey Stevens took $45,000 from me, only to protect this investigator that falsified the police report. The FBI is holding an investigation into this Red Team inside the jail facility. Malinsky, Tipton, Suda, Sergeant Daniels. These are correctional officers, part of a team. They call themselves the Red Team. When they beat you up, you can't walk again. That's exactly what they did to my brother.
Repeat it. Casey Stevens
tells my family there is no presumption of innocence. Then he threatens my family to destroy the audio when my brother talked to the investigator. Because we told him this audio proves that investigators